All right, y'all. Welcome back to Vegas Gabe. Nice night in Vegas tonight. It is, let's see here, 85 degrees. 85 degrees tonight. Really nice night overall. It was warm today, though. It was really warm. As a matter of fact, my my car has like where you can see the GPS maps and everything on the center console, the little screen. It actually went green on me because of the heat. It has a tendency to do that when it's really hot. And I forgot to put it on my sun visor, so it did that. So, yeah, it's another warm day today, over 100. Hopefully, we get a break from it soon, though. Other than that, nice day though. Raiders did play here in Vegas today. The Raiders played at home, afternoon game. So, seems like there's a lot of people in town for that. I believe they did win today. But yeah, it seems honestly, even though it's a Sunday, it seems like it's mid weekend. It feels like a Friday night or Saturday. It's kind of strange here. It's really busy today. Um, the highways are pretty clear right now. The streets are pretty clear right now. But just like you can see down there, there's literally active construction everywhere in Las Vegas. There's active construction. You'll see orange cones everywhere. And unfortunately, you see sirens everywhere too. Vegas drivers are crazy nowadays. But other than that, welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. My name is Gabe. I do a lot of Las Vegas stuff. Overall, I'm a travel channel, but because I'm based here out of Vegas, I do a lot of Vegas stuff. It's a beautiful city. I love to show you all everything there is to do and see here. Right now, we're looking at the south end of the Las Vegas Strip right here. So there's Delano and Mandalay Bay sister properties right there. Mandalay Bay was built to be a five-star resort. They purposely made it a four-star. There's Luxor right here. Luxor is a pyramid-themed hotel with the light that goes up. Fun fact: you can actually see that light from all over town. It's that bright. You used to be able to see it from space, but people complain about how much electricity it was wasting. So I think they only light it up that brightly one time a year now, just to see if they can still do it. But as you can see, it goes pretty high up there. So that's the Luxor. Here's Excalibur, that white building with the castle theme. That's the Excalibur. Luxor and Excalibur, I would say, are some of the older properties on the south end of the strip. Though they're all owned by MGM, by the way. So MGM Grand is kind of on the farther end over there, but Excalibur, Luxor, New York, Mandalay Bay, Delano, all owned by MGM. See this round building right here? That's actually T-Mobile Arena. T-Mobile Arena is home of the Las Vegas Golden Knights. There's tons of concerts that happen there too. There's always some kind of a concert. Was it last weekend or 2 weekends ago? I think it was last weekend. The iHeartRadio Music Festival was there. On top of that, Powder Girl, how's it going? Very nice. Yep, Powder Girl, you're first. Thanks for being on here. I appreciate you. Speedy, how's it going, bud? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being on here. Yeah, 85 degrees in Vegas tonight. So it's uh it's time for it to get cooler. I want it to get cooler already. But yeah, that's a T-Mobile Arena, home of the Vegas Golden Knights, our pro hockey team. Let's see, it's also home of tons of concerts and stuff like that. There's also a lot of UFC events and boxing matches that happen there. There's always something going on. But everyone, please hit that like button for me. Hitting the like button helps me get my channel across. It helps the YouTube algorithm out to push my channel on more. And if you're not subbed to my channel, please sub to my channel. Yeah, Speedy, there's a few Vegas content creators that try to help each other out and stuff. Good, doing good, Gabe. How are you doing? I'm great, thank you. Busy day at work today, but I got off a little early. So actually, I got off late, but today's one of my earlier shifts. That's how I should phrase it. So yeah, I was gonna live stream before work, but it was just too hot. It was in the mid 100 and something today, so I decided to live stream after for a little bit. But you see these buildings right here, these tall buildings in the background. It's actually part of New York, New York. New York is probably my favorite casino on the south end of the strip. I just love the vibe in there. Like it's always super lively in there, very active in there. Um, just crazy. Las Vegas is so beautiful, especially at night. Yeah, I agree, Powder Girl. I don't know why. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, Vegas is beautiful in general, and I know we're seeing the back end of the strip, but I just love looking at the south end right here. I don't know, something about that light from Luxor and Mandalay Bay and Delano. Now, what's interesting is Mandalay Bay and Delano actually installed new LED lights on the outside, so they can actually light up different colors. I've only ever seen them gold like that, and I think two or three different times I've seen them light up red. So that's kind of interesting. I feel like they kind of copied Rio though, because Rio has that new LED lights on the outside of their building. But it's really nice. So I've seen them ride a few times. It's been kind of cool. Let's see. We already went over New York. New York, those tall buildings in the background. I really want to stay there. I want to stay there so bad. That's like top on my bucket, like on my Vegas list. Keep in mind everything I do, all these videos I do, like I pay for out of my own pocket. So I'm just waiting to find the right room rates so I can stay there at New York, and do a room tour of it. Check out the pool. Hopefully before the pool season ends. We'll get there though. There's Park MGM. Park MGM is formerly Monte Carlo, owned by MGM, of course. They remodeled it, rebranded it a few years ago. It's actually a smoke-free casino. So for those of you that like gambling, like hanging out at casinos or bar tops, whatever, but you don't like cigarette smoke, go check out Park MGM. It's actually really nice in there. They also have a Dolby Theater on the south end of it. They have Dolby Theater. It's really nice. The last big name I really can think of that performed there was Usher. That was probably about 3 months ago or so, 3 or 4 months ago, something like that. But yeah, they get some big named artists that perform there. Here's White Off Astoria right here. White Off Astoria is formerly the Mandarin Oriental, but they remodeled it, rebranded it. Here's a cool little fact: if you're like a Hilton member, the Hilton Honors or whatever, you can actually use your points to book at White Off Astoria, or you'll get points for staying there. It's kind of cool. It is a really nice, beautiful, luxurious property. Very walking distance to Aria, so if you want to go get gambling, drinking, whatever at Aria, you can. They do have a bar on their 25th floor, like a bar and lounge, with really nice views and everything of the city. And their pool is actually on the rooftop. So, a rooftop pool. I've been up there one time. My friend Brian got a room there, invited me swimming. Back when I used to work mornings, I used to work breakfast shifts, and he actually invited me over to go swimming after work. It is a really nice pool. They do have really nice views and everything of the whole city. Yeah, and they have a bar up there. They had music going. It's actually a really fun vibe. There's Aria. Aria is part of the MGM family as well. Let's see, Vidara, also part of the MGM family. Cosmo, also part of the MGM family. Cosmo is a beautiful bar, beautiful resort. They are famous for their chandelier bar. Millie, come on, get out of here with that crap. Cool, you have such a great advice. Powder, I appreciate you. Thank you. I made a promise to myself, like, if I was ever going to make a YouTube channel, I wanted to be knowledgeable, and I wanted to bring value. If I couldn't bring value, like, I don't know what I would do on a YouTube channel. But and I don't, trust me, I don't know everything. I learned something new about Vegas, like, I swear, like, almost every day. But I've learned a lot since living here. Just some things by googling and looking online, other things by just by talking to other locals, or people that work at these places, and they tell me some really fun facts and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I really hope I do bring value. That's really what I want to do. Yeah, we're doing over Cosmo. There's Bellagio, that big building right there. It's actually Bellagio. Bellagio is really cool. Um, they're famous for the water show on the Las Vegas Boulevard side. It's free. It happens very, very frequently in the evening time. You can go there, watch the water show, the fountain show. It's free. It is really cool if you've never seen it. Unfortunately, right now, because of Formula One, it's actually blocked off from the South or the Las Vegas Strip. It's very hard to see it from the Strip right now, unless you're across the street from them, like at Paris or something, with a nice view from up top. It's really hard to see it right now, unfortunately. But and they did take out the palm trees because of that. Vegas control all sports. There's a lot of people that think that for sure. Yeah, which is why a lot of sports teams or sports Brenton, what is it, sports leagues were against sports coming here in the first place. But the Las Vegas Golden Knights right here at the T-Mobile Arena, they kind of set the standard. They noticed how successful they were. The team really rallied behind the Golden Knights. They got so much success, sold out games and all kinds of fans right away, that all these other people started taking notice, like the Raiders, and were like, man, Vegas is actually a great city for sports. Check out these bikers. Come on, y'all. Look, I have my motorcycle endorsement. I have my motorcycle license. But so with that, I always support motorcyclists. But what I'm gonna say with this one is, come on, man. If you get into an accident against a car, who do you think's gonna win? So I love motorcyclists. I support them 100%. But I feel like you should be wise when you're riding, you know. GT, I don't know who that is. I don't know what you're talking about. So you can see a little bit of Caesar's Palace there in the corner. GT, have you checked his channel? I don't know. But yeah, anyway, you can see a little bit of Caesar's Palace kind of on the far end of the building right here behind the Bellagio sign. And then behind that, you can see a little bit of the Mirage. Unfortunately, the Mirage closed on July 17th. It will never reopen. That's actually going to be the location for the new Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Las Vegas. The Mirage was sold and bought by the Seminole tribe, and they're going to build the new Hard Rock Hotel and Casino there. Um, Originally, they said 2028. Actually, they've changed their plans quite a bit, to be fair. Because originally, when they first bought it out, they said they weren't going to close it down. It wasn't going to shut down. And they were going to work through the transformation and stay open the entire time. All of a sudden, earlier this year, they had a meeting with city officials, and we're like, actually, just kidding. We're actually going to close down permanently in July, and we're expected to reopen under Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in 2028. And then now I'm hearing rumors that they're actually going to be open in 2027. So I have an about area where I tell you I'm a Vegas channel. I show Vegas, but I'm actually a travel channel too. So yeah, anyway, 2027 is when Hard Rock is expected to open up. But MGM, which owned the Mirage when they sold it over to the Hard Rock, they actually kept the naming rights of the Mirage. So they do own the name the Mirage, and there's a lot of rumors that they want to rebrand either Mandalay Bay or Delano to be the new Mirage. So this is just rumors at this point, but from what I'm hearing is that they'll either do Mandalay Bay. I'm sorry, they'll either change the name to the Mirage at Mandalay Bay, or they'll change the name to Delano completely to the Mirage. Again, that's just rumors at this time. One thing I can say though, it is public information. Helicopters coming back from the tours right now. It is public information though, so it's in their contract, their sale contract, that they did keep the naming rights to the Mirage. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, I see a lot of helicopters coming back. There's the there's all kinds of helicopter tours in Vegas. Keep that in mind. There is wow, look at that limo. Um, there's helicopter tours of the Vegas Strip, and then there's also helicopter tours of the Grand Canyon. So keep in mind that that could be either one, but you'll see a lot of them, especially at nighttime like this. I've seen maybe at least 10 of them pass by. So there's always something going on. But yeah, like I said, traffic's flowing pretty well right now. If you would have been here probably around between 4 and 5 when the Raiders game ended, you probably got a lot of traffic leaving Allegiant Stadium. Allegiant Stadium is just down the road over here on this side. Um, we don't really have a clear view of it, but yeah, Allegiant Stadium's down there. It's home of the Las Vegas Raiders, home of the UNLV also borrows that stadium a lot. So there's a lot that goes on there too. They had a big soccer event over the summer too. Everyone, please hit that like button for me if you haven't yet. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. But yeah, I got some days off coming up in a couple of days, so I'll be doing some longer live streams. They'll be earlier too. Some longer live streams earlier in the daytime, because I know this time is really tough for the East Coast or Central Time to watch. Even West Coast, some people are kind of sleeping or getting ready for work tomorrow, so I get that. So Miller, how's it going? Great to see you on here. Yeah, you're right. WrestleMania is going to be here in a couple of months. So, yeah, that's true. If you're coming around that time, make sure you check room rates, because even if you're not coming for WrestleMania, but you come on that weekend, room rates are going to be ridiculously expensive. So, yeah, Miller, that's a great point. Yeah, true, true. So yeah, still 85 degrees outside. I have to look at my watch, but 85 degrees outside. I think we have a couple more days at least of over 100-degree weather, and then I think it cools down to the 90s again. And I'm really, really crossing my fingers that after that it goes down a little bit more. But I'll be gone in a couple weeks too. I got the Philippines trip in well, actually, yeah, over a little over 2 weeks now. So I'll be in the Philippines for a while. So by the time I come back from Philippines, it'll for sure be more. It'll be cooler temperature wise. So tons of cool stuff coming to this channel though. Like I said, as long as I'm in town, I'll always bring you Vegas content. But I also do love to travel. So I'll be in Philippines in a couple weeks. I'll be filming so many videos out there, a ton of videos out there, supporting street vendors, trying some street food, trying Filipino food. Even McDonald's is different out there. Jollibee, I heard, is a lot better out there. Starbucks is different out there. Buying some like, knockoff like shirts and stuff out there. See how much it costs. Yeah, tons and tons of content coming from the Philippines. Is there women's wrestling happen down on Fremont today? I'm not sure, Miller. Actually, I just got off work not too long ago, so I'm not sure. I know in weekend this weekend was Life is Beautiful. I know it wasn't the whole festival. They watered it down. It was supposed to be more like a block party, I believe, what they called it. So it wasn't supposed to be like the big event like you're used to when you think of Life is Beautiful. But I heard it was like a watered down version that they were calling like a block party or something, which is kind of weird. But yeah, that was in Fremont this weekend. So I'm not sure. I haven't been to Fremont in a bit, to be fair. But yeah, aside from Philippines, I'll be in Mexico in December for a couple of nights. I'll do some content out there. I'll be in New York City for my very first time in January. So I'll bring a lot of content from New York City. Um, I will be back in Mexico March or April for spring break. I have to see what weekend I want to go for that. It's either going to be mid to late March or early April, but we'll see. But I'll be there for 3 or 4 nights. That'll be a lot of cool content. If you want to see what kind of content I'm talking about, you can search it on my channel, Papas and Beer, in Rosarito, Mexico. It's crazy, crazy like spring break events that happen over there. You can check out my channel for that. I have several videos from Papas and Beer in Mexico. Spring break, it's absolutely wild out there. But yeah, I'll be filming a lot out there. And then in June or July, we'll be going to Hawaii, hopefully. So that'll be cool. Maui, Hawaii. I've been to Honolulu. I've never been to Maui, so I'm super excited for that. But anyway, we're looking at the south end of the Las Vegas Strip right there. There's Mandalay Bay and Delano, those gold buildings. There's Luxor with that light going up. Excalibur is that white building with the castle theme. There is T-Mobile Arena, home of the Las Vegas Golden Knights right there, our pro hockey team. They won the Stanley Cup a couple years ago. These tall buildings in the background are actually part of New York, New York. This parking garage, I believe, Aria, yeah, it says it right here, Aria event parking. So if they're having a special event in Aria, that's where they park. I believe that's where some of their employees park too. Park MGM in the background right there. There's Waldorf Astoria. There's Aria, Cosmopolitan right here. There's Vdara. All MGM properties, by the way. We really don't have a view of Caesars property, but Caesars owns another good chunk of the strip too. Here is Bellagio in the background. Giovanni, what's going on, bud? Great to see you on here. Welcome, welcome. How was your day today? Another warm day, huh? Yeah, after Bellagio, it is the Mirage in the background. You kind of see the Mirage. It's not lit up anymore. Appreciate you, Giovanni. Thank you so much. Yeah, and you can see a little bit of Caesar's Palace right here, at least the light behind the Bellagio sign. Caesars is a huge property. It's kind of the masterpiece for the Caesars Entertainment properties. Huge, huge property. Tons of residency, like big name residencies there. You see what I mean about the helicopters? There's always some helicopters coming by. Tons of tours, either Vegas Strip tours, Grand Canyon tours. There's always some going on. But yeah, there's one right here. You'll see another one pass by in just a second. Yeah, see it coming? There's another helicopter. So tons and tons of events happening. Was at a work convention all day over at Desert Breeze. Oh, nice. Okay. Uh, long day in this heat. Head to October. Very crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. We've been breaking records for like the for basically the hottest day for like what was it, 3 days ago, I think, we broke the record. I want to say it was like the 26th or 27th. We broke the record for the hottest September 26th in Vegas history or something like that. And then I want to say yesterday tied the record, not beat it, but tied it. So it's been really hot. Dennis, how's it going? Great to see you on here. Welcome. That's right, Powder Girl. But yeah, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough working bartender hours because by the time I get off, and I got off early. To keep in mind, this is one of my very few early shifts. But normally I get off past midnight, and if I want to live stream past midnight, it's so tough because East Coast you can pretty much guarantee is all asleep unless they work some weird job or something. Central Time's all going to be asleep, and I would say over half the West Coast is already sleeping. So my hours of working are like they're crazy to kind of work with. Such a great view. Yeah, I agree, Powder Girl. That's why it's cool. I know it's a simple live stream, and I know I get a lot of heat from it. Some people don't like these, but I think it's kind of cool. But on my days off, don't worry. On my days off, I promise we'll be on the strip somewhere, walking around, people watching, doing something more interesting than this. So um, I'm off on Tuesday and Wednesday this week. So we'll be on the strip, and I promise we'll do something. Dennis, that's your current time right now. Angela, very nice. Thanks for being on here. Welcome, welcome. Dr. Moby, I work off the strip. It's off the strip, no casino involved. It's just a little hotel bar. See, even more helicopters coming. Angela, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really, really want to hit 3,000 subs, y'all. So, for those of you that aren't subbed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Do you ever play four spot 9, 10? No, Roscoe, I don't think I've ever tried it. I could be wrong, especially when I start drinking. Sometimes I'll start choosing random numbers, so I could be wrong. Maybe I played them and I don't even know it. But it's not one of like my normal like cards that I would choose, if that makes sense. Oh wow, okay, Dennis, I appreciate you for being on here. Thank you. I know it's late for you. Carrie, how's it going? Great to see you on here. So awesome seeing familiar faces on here and stuff. Thank you so much. Like I said, I know this isn't the best streams, but I promise on my days off we'll do something different. Let me ask you, for those of you on here right now, what's your favorite property, either on the strip or Fremont? What is your favorite properties to go and visit? Hotels, casinos, pools, whatever the case may be. I would say I went to the Mirage like a month before they closed. Stayed there, did a room tour, checked out their pool one last time, and I gotta say I'm in love with their pool. So I'm really sad that they closed because I loved the pool at the Mirage. Aside from that, I gotta say I really like the pool at Golden Nugget. So I love that Golden Nuggets pool. But I also can say that I think Resorts World. I don't like Resorts World. I think the casino floor layout is very kind of strange. I feel like it's very pricey. I remember about a year ago, me and my girlfriend stayed there, and she just got a Sex on the Beach in like a small rocks glass, and it was like $20 for that. So they just started charging for parking. If you had a player's card, even the basic one, you'd get free parking. They changed that. Now, if you have a basic player's card, they charge you for parking. So I don't really care for Resorts World, but I will say they have a lot of pools. And even though it was crowded, I felt comfortable. So I will say that about the pool at Resorts World. Dennis, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you. Circus Circus to my family. You know what? That's the thing with Circus Circus. They still bring in money. So they get a lot of hate, but people still go there because, in my opinion, they're still one of the most family friendly casinos and hotels in town. So, as old as they are and as crappy as their conditions are sometimes, they're still the most family friendly. So, they're still bringing in money. Music. Hilton is actually pretty good. We eat dinner there once a month. Which one, Hilton or Roscoe? Hilton at Resorts World. Very informative. Definitely knows Vegas Valley, Northeast, South server. Please go and like and subscribe. Giovanni, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh, by the convention center. Gotcha. Okay. A few years ago, my uncle hit. Oh wow, 664,000. That's crazy. On red, white, and blue, on like the red, white, and blue sevens, the 777 machine. Oh, at Circus Circus. Well, you know what, Powder Girl? It's interesting you mentioned that because I was just doing some research, and believe it or not, Circus Circus actually has the loosest slots in Las Vegas. So they hit the most. Oh, I forgot what it's called. Like a hitting percentage or something like that. They had the highest hitting percentage in Las Vegas. So Circus Circus, according to statistics, seems to actually pay out pretty well. Ah, Angela, MGM love the lazy river. Yeah, Angela, that's true. Here's an interesting thing about a lazy river. My very first job when I first moved to Vegas, um, my very first job in food and beverage, I was actually a bar back. I wasn't even a bartender yet. I was a bar back at Tahiti Village. Tahiti Village is on South Las Vegas Boulevard, past Mandalay Bay, on the left side of Las Vegas Boulevard. Tahiti Village is actually a timeshare resort, but when they're not busy, they'll actually double down and sell out their rooms as hotel rooms, right? So you can book it for the night or whatever, and they have a full apartment, a full kitchen. They have a restaurant with a bar. I think they added a pizza place too. They have a Denny's in there, and they have a really nice resort style pool with like sand and stuff. And they actually have a lazy river. If I remember correctly, it's the second largest lazy river in Las Vegas. And I used to work there, so I would go there on my days off during the summer. At that time, I was off every, I think, Thursday and Friday. So every Friday, I would invite a friend or two, or go with my old roommate, and we would actually go there. I would use my master key to get in, and because it's a timeshare resort, you could actually bring in your own alcohol, as long as it wasn't glass bottles. You can bring in like a 6 pack of beer, as long as it was cans. So I would go to the lazy river, use my key to get myself in, and like I would just go with the little like ice chest, put a 6 pack of beer in there, just go jump in the lazy river with one beer, float around for like 15 minutes, jump out, get another beer, and do it again, So that was really cool. I have super fond memories, and that lazy river was really, really cool. The only thing I will say, it's family friendly, so keep in mind you're gonna have kids splashing in there, but as long as you don't mind that, it's actually a pretty nice lazy river. All right, let me catch up on comments here. You buy a few houses. Oh wow, I wish I could even buy one house. Vegas has gotten more expensive lately. Next time I'll stay on Fremont Street. Yeah, Dr. Moby, it's not bad over there. Golden Nugget has a really nice pool with uh with a shark tank right in the middle, and they actually have a water slide that goes through the shark tank. So that's really cool. And then Circa is the newest resort on Fremont Street. Circa has stadium swim, tons and tons of TVs out there. So I really want to check that out. I just need money to get in to book a room so I can get access to their pool. Tony, how's it going? I just subscribed from Australia. Very nice, Tony. Thank you so much. Thanks for being on here. I appreciate you so much. I was in the Navy. I was active duty for 8 years. My favorite port visit. I have two favorite port visits. One of them was Australia because of how amazingly friendly people were there. So everyone was so friendly. I had a great time in Sydney. So thanks for being on here. I appreciate you. Roscoe on Google. On Google, it was like the Nevada something gaming or board gaming commission, something like that. They released something on that. My mom says the steakhouse at Circus is amazing, so good. Powder Girl, that's awesome. I haven't really done any videos on steakhouses. I should do one or two. They're just kind of pricey, so. But yeah, that would be kind of a cool one. There was actually a Vegas YouTuber that did a video on the Circus Circus buffet, and I'm kind of disappointed because they were like, "Oh, they don't have this, they don't have that." I'm like, "Come on, you went to a Circus Circus buffet, like, don't expect gourmet service, seriously." But yeah, I want to actually try the buffet at Circus Circus and do a video of that too. Powder in the house. Giovanni, you know what? I want to say he was actually live when I actually turned on my YouTube right after work. So I drove here. I work about less than a 5 minute drive from here. So I drove here because this is a cool little view. And when I actually opened up YouTube here, I believe he was live on a bus or something. So I think unless he ended it, he might be live right now too. Probably resting. Quinn, how's it going? Great to see you on here, bud. Thank you so much. Yeah, Matt's cool. Good day, Gabe. The Aussie OG is in the house. Oh man, Diana, how's it going? One of my OG subscribers, like when my channel was a baby channel. It's still a baby channel, but I mean, before it was even monetized. So, welcome. Great to see you on here. Thank you so much. Potter says he's resting. Okay, that's good. Melvin, how's it going? Melvin, great to see you on here. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. The steakhouse at the circus is old school. Not as expensive, but as good as other famous spots. Melvin, that sounds like it actually might be a good video. Maybe I should talk to my girlfriend about doing a video of that. That'd be really cool. Nine-liner coin slots at Circus. Roscoe, if you like the old school slots, Circus actually invested a lot of money into kind of revamping their slots of fun. So, say Circus is right in front of us, right? Their main entrance with all the lights. Just to the left of the main entrance, there's slots of fun. They revamped it. They put all their coin school or their old school coin operated slot machines in there. They brought back their hot dog deal, their shrimp cocktail, and I think a draft beer special. I have to go and check it out again. But they brought back all those specials. They have some table games in there too. So if you like old school slot machines, go check out Slots of Fun at Circus. They have old school coin slots there. Oh, Matt Ross in the house. What's going on? I saw you live right when I was starting this stream, and I was like, oh man, yeah, I just got off work, or else I would have been on with you too. But yeah, everyone hit that like button for me, please. It helps the YouTube algorithm out to push my stream out more. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Yeah, Vegas has to get ready. Vegas has to get ready. We have a birthday birthday celebration coming up. Big Matt Ross gonna celebrate his birthday. They're shutting down the Las Vegas Strip for it. They're gonna have police closing down both ends of the strip. It's just gonna be all a private event for Matt Ross's birthday. 70 away from 6K. That's awesome. That's really cool. Loving Las Vegas Lights. So yeah, I know this is kind of a simple live stream, but I think it's cool. You can see a lot of great stuff here. Mandalay Bay, Delano. There's the Luxor right here, the light going up. There is Excalibur. There's T-Mobile Arena right here. Here's New York. Park MGM right here. It's Smoke Free Casino. Mr. Moo, how's it going? Great to see you on here. White off Astoria. That's actually one of the only independently owned casinos on a strip that really aren't a part of either MGM or Caesars. There's Aria, Cosmo, Vdara, Bellagio. Every single casino I just listed, with the exception of White Off Astoria, is owned by MGM, just to show you how powerful MGM is on the strip. We can see the 15 from here. Mr. Moo, I'm great, thank you. There's great vibes and energy in Vegas always. Yeah, Melvin, and it's changed a lot since I first moved here. I think the first time in 2015, it's changed a lot. It's gotten more expensive. Um, Unfortunately, crime has risen up. Auto insurance has skyrocketed. Um, it's changed. There's construction everywhere, but it's still such a great city. What big celebrities have you seen so far in Vegas? Oh, Dano, great question. Honestly, I haven't seen any in person really, but I can say both presidential candidates have been here in the last couple of weeks. Dana White actually comes out here pretty frequently. He likes to gamble. The closest I ever got to a celebrity was at El Cortez in Fremont Street in downtown. There was actually a Dallas Cowboys player that was sitting at the same blackjack table I sat down at. He was wearing a hat really, really low to his face, like he didn't really want to be noticed. He was wearing glasses, so he was just kind of really quiet, soft spoken, and I think he was doing that because he didn't want to be noticed. But I sat at the same table as him, and I played maybe 2 or 3 hands with him, and then he colored up and left. And once 2 or 3 minutes passed, the dealer actually told me, "Did you know who that was?" I was like, "No, I didn't know." He's like, "Oh, he's a cornerback for the Dallas Cowboys." And I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, so immediately I was like, "Oh man." But yeah, that's probably the closest I've come to a celebrity. Kike or Keek, I'm sorry if I said that wrong, but very pretty. Yeah, it's a great city. What time is it? It's 10:55 p.m. here. What's your favorite cocktail? Great question. So I am a bartender. It really depends. When I go gamble, like if I'm gambling at a casino and I'm getting comp drinks, I really don't like to be difficult unless they have time. If they have time and they know me, if I ask for a drink and they'll make it and they have the time for me. Other than that, my go-to when I'm gambling and just getting comp drinks is probably like a whiskey Sprite or whiskey Coke or something like that. But I do enjoy a really good old fashioned if it's made right. Um, I do enjoy a margarita. My favorite one, my one of my favorite drinks, my go-to drinks, if I'm trying to feel the alcohol, I can't even say the name because YouTube will get mad at me. But it's called Liquid, and then it's a certain medicinal plant. That's the name of the drink. But it's four different liqueurs in it with pineapple juice and sweet and sour mix. So it's pretty strong. Have you heard of Mr. Mama's Coffee Shop? Melvin, no, I haven't. Where is that at? Be cool to see some celebs, yeah, for sure. But I'm sure they have like security with them, and I'm sure casinos kind of cater to them. If they don't want to be kind of seen or noticed, I'm sure, especially if they're spending a lot of money, I'm sure casinos will even open up like tables just in the high limit area just for them. Because if they're spending money, casinos are going to cater to them. Mr. Moon, no, no keynote tonight. Honestly, I'm gonna chill more on the keynote. I have the Philippines vacation in a couple of weeks, so I'm just gonna be chilling more. I might do a couple in the like since then. Um, and actually, I think Fro is gonna be here this coming up weekend. So if I meet up with Fro, I don't know. I have to talk to him. Maybe if we meet up, maybe doing like a gambling stream or something. But for the most part, I'm gonna be chilling a little bit on the gambling. What is the most popular drink? I would say old fashioned is a very popular drink. Believe it or not, espresso martinis have been very popular the last year. So espresso martinis are on the rise for sure. And then it depends. A lot of women do ask for like fruity drinks. So it just depends on the clientele, to be fair. Run DMC at Excalibur, that's awesome. I'm sure that was a great show. 11:30 a.m. Monday over here. Right where are you at? Johnny, yeah, but the other name. It's like a greenish bluish drink. How can we get in info on getting a drink at your bar? Giovanni, I have an email on my channel. Feel free to email me. Or I have a Discord on any of my regular videos that I've published. I always post a Discord channel. Feel free to join my Discord. It's free to join. I just want to build it up with like a Vegas community, so people can share happy hours, like good dinners that they've gone to. Anything they want to share on there. Feel free to either join my Discord and you can message me on there, or feel free to email me, and I'm happy to share it. I just don't want to publicly put it out there because, let's be honest, there's a lot of amazing people on here, but there's a few psychopaths on here too. So, but yeah, feel free to message me. Dennis, back home, nice. Where in the Philippines are you going and how long? A couple weeks, and I'll be going to Manila. I'll be going to a province area, and then we're going to a beach city too. It's between a couple of beach cities. We're gonna figure that out on my next day off on Tuesday. But yeah, it's gonna be Manila, then the province area, and a beach city. Dennis, what's that? Let's go, Big Matt. Mr. Mama's on Jones Boulevard. It's breakfast and lunch place. I always visit when I'm in Vegas. Melvin, okay. Let me take a screenshot of this if it's cool. I mean, I'll do some research and maybe I'll do a video of that. Something different. Oh, Giovanni, you're meeting with Matt. That's awesome. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, everyone. I know like this isn't the most exciting live stream, but I still think it's a cool view. And oh yeah, we looked at Boracay. The room rates were kind of expensive on the days that we are kind of looking around those dates. So we might go to one of the other ones that we're looking up is La Union. I heard it's really nice too, so we might try that. Hopefully he has time on his busy schedule. But yeah, for everyone that is on here, feel free to join my Discord if you have a Discord channel. Like I said, it's free. There's no charges to it, of course. I just want to build up a Vegas community, where we can kind of, because sometimes I only get to see you all on live streams, you know what I mean? So this would be another way to kind of interact and chat with each other faster and, kind of share more information, stuff like that. So yeah, anyone who wants to join the Discord, I just set up this live stream from my phone right after work when I got here. So, but you can go on any of my regular videos and you'll see like yesterday I released a video of Harrah's. The link for Discord will be there. Feel free to join. It's free and we can kind of communicate a lot faster on there. Trust me, when go there for at least 2 days, you won't be disappointed. Okay, I'll have to talk to my girlfriend about that. But yeah, I've always been very impressed with Boracay, and it's on my list for sure. We've talked about it for sure. Trust me, it was just a little bit pricier, but we'll see if it's on the way and how we get there. Because I believe that we'd have to fly there too. So I'm not sure if we're really wanting to fly or not. But we'll talk about it. But yeah, there was at the Spear. There was an Eagles concert. I want to say Friday night and Saturday night. I know for sure Saturday night. There was Life is Beautiful in Fremont Street. The Raiders played at Allegiant Stadium this weekend too. So there's always something going on in Vegas, and just like that, a busy weekend again. So Vegas is actually kind of popping this weekend. Yeah, you have to fly. Okay, but yeah, I'll talk to my girlfriend, see what we want to do. As a matter of fact, she has family up there, so we got to talk to her family and see, kind of come up with a game plan, a more solid game plan, because it's coming up very, very, very soon. So, but yeah, I'm super excited about the Philippines, but I'm not looking forward to that long flight. That long flight on that little seat. And then, I mean, at least this time I'll have my girlfriend next to me. But last time, I remember last time I flew internationally, I got seated next to a couple that didn't believe in deodorant. So it was bad. Eagles. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. So what's your opinion on Virgin? I don't hear much about it. I heard it was great in the old days, Hard Rock. Yeah, Powder Girl, when it was Hard Rock, they had a really cool pool. Their pool was actually used by MTV for the old show that was really popular in the 90s called MTV Rehab. They would actually film pool parties there. All celebrities would go there, all kinds of people would go there. So Hard Rock, I don't know. I really liked Hard Rock. I liked going there before. Now that it's Virgin, I've only stayed there one time. Um, they've been managed by the Mohegan Sun. However, that partnership is ending, I want to say, at the end of the year. So Virgin is actually officially taking over complete control. So we'll see if they actually do anything with it. Um, I think I've only been there one time after staying there, and I gotta say it was just It was clean in there. I mean, I'll say they had it clean, but to be fair, like I don't, you never hear of like they don't have any concerts or shows there that I know of. Um, their uh, their staff that's part of the union have been picketing in front of their casino, so that was negative media for them, negative attention. So yeah, to be fair, I haven't really heard good things about them. I hope they do something with it though. It's nice to see independent owners like Virgin have a place in Vegas with MGM controlling probably like 40% of the strip, Caesars controlling like another 40%. It's really nice to see, like Treasure Island, it's owned by Phil Ruffin, I believe. Fontainebleau that's open, even though they're not doing too good. Tropicana was owned by Bally's. They're gone now. So it's nice to see someone else, come in and have some kind of hotel in Vegas. But they got to do something. They got to do better. Dino, yeah, she's Filipino. Too bad everything in Vegas is more expensive now. Parking, resort fees. Melvin, yeah, 100%. MGM and Caesars resort fees, I believe, are at $45 now. So if you're planning on staying at any of these properties, expect another $45 per night for the resort fee, plus parking. Like you said, everything's more expensive, sadly. But that's because of what I'm talking about, too. MGM controls about 40% of the strip. Caesars owns like another 40% of the strip. So as long as they're doing it, it's not going to change. So I wish we had some more independent hotels and casinos on the strip so they'd bring more competition. Then you'd see prices lower. Oh, Big Mac is going to level up. Couldn't do that flight. There's way too much to see out in the wilderness here. If I lived to be 1,000, I wouldn't have enough time to explore these deserts and mountains here. All right, Johnny. Well, I love traveling, so I mean, it's a sacrifice to to go out and about and do other stuff. Oh, Dino, I didn't know that. Okay, nice. Yeah, I've tried some amazing Filipino food, so I'm super excited. What is your favorite Las Vegas movie? Also, have you ever seen a blackjack movie about college kids winning money? Yeah, Powder Girl, I have seen that. Um, Actually, I think it was released when I was on a military deployment in the Navy. So I can't remember. Someone sent it to me. It might have been my sister. Someone sent it to me. So like that was one of the few movies I had on deployment. So I watched it a few times on deployment. Yeah, interesting movie. It is one of my favorite movies, and it's interesting. I would say my favorite Vegas movie. I'd have to go with The Hangover though. MIT Smart Kids. Yep, for sure. All right, y'all. I probably will end the live stream now though. I'm gonna go home and get some rest. It was a crazy busy day at work today. Um, yeah, Powder Girl. Imagine though accounting, but you know what? That's why a lot of casinos and hotels on the strip they use multi-deck now. At least five cards or five decks of cards. So they made it more difficult. It's getting harder and harder to first of all find single deck blackjack, and it's getting even harder to find uh, tables that are single deck that pay 3 to 2. I'm sure Fremont has some though. All right, Powder Girl, thanks for being on here. I appreciate you. Matt Ross, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Thank you. Melvin, thanks for being on here. Dennis, thanks for being here. Seriously, all the support's amazing. Dino, one of my OG subs, thank you so much. Kevin, hello, thanks for being on here. Johnny, thanks for being on here. Everyone, thanks so much. Means a lot. Giovanni, if you're still here. Mr. Moo, if you're still here, thank you so much. I'm sorry, I'm trying to not to miss anyone, but Quinn, if you're still here. Angela, if you're still here, thank you so much for the sub too. I appreciate you. But yeah, everyone, thanks so much. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Help me get to 3,000 subs. I really want to get there soon. I want to get to 3,000 subs like ASAP, and then I want to get to 4,000 subs hopefully before my Philippines trip. So yeah, everyone, thanks so much. Everyone, have a great night. I'll be on tomorrow before work. I'll try to schedule it tonight if I can, so y'all know ahead of time. But yeah, everyone, thank you so much. Everyone, have a great night. Take care and see you soon.